Hello. Hello. Hi. Hello. I am doing quite a bit of live videos today. Well, it's two, but um, being here a couple times today. So today's extra live, which is going to be at 1:30, is going to be all about how to listen for your kids' kingdom identity. So if you want, hi brother, I love you. And so if you want to pop on to Facebook in about an hour, I'm going to be doing a conversation on how to listen and listen for your kid's identity. So it's a little bit of part of my course in January. I actually don't go into listening for your kids, but I do go into listening for yourself. So I thought this would be a fun little bonus episode since it came up in my coaching this week for one of my clients of listening and just recognizing her kiddo's identity. So for today, for Honest Advent by Scott Erickson, it is all about peace. So let me show you the picture today. Here we go. Prince Peace. All right. So when the verse is Matthew 2:3, when King Herod heard this, he was disturbed, and all Jerusalem with him. And today is going to be real short. Actually, I'm just going to read it because it's a very short chapter. And we're going to dig in just a hair. All right, for to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders, and he will be called Prince of Peace. Of the greatness of his government and peace there will be no end. A government is a system of rule that implements the strategies and policies created to propagate healthy and holistic ways of living together. Peace in this government can be accomplished in a few ways. You can destroy everyone who has differing opinions about your way, eradicating all innate agency and uniqueness found in the world, and end up with a government based on the rule of compliance and the threat of shameful destruction, a kingdom of fear. Or you can love the hell out of everyone by eternally offering your naked, vulnerable self as a loving way that overcomes fear, selfishness, greed, and death, prizing all innate agency and uniqueness found in the world as the very cornerstones on which to build a government focus on loving one another as one would love themselves. That's a kingdom of heaven. This second government was illuminated on the shoulders of a naked newborn prince. The announcement scared the power so much that they killed innocent baby boys in the hope of snuffing out this incarnation. Later on, the power successfully killed this incarnation in the hope that this way of being in the world would never catch on. 2,000 years later, the powers are still trying to kill that way of being in the world. 2,000 years later, the kingdom of heaven still lies. And the prayer is, may your kingdom, Jesus, be on earth as it is in heaven. Woo, that was a powerful packed chapter. But I did want to hit on, are we choosing to live in a kingdom of fear or a kingdom of heaven? And it's not out of a shame, but just checking yourself when you are daily listening to the news. Is the news, this is not a political statement at all. Is the news, what you're hearing, is it out of a kingdom of fear or is it out of a kingdom of love? In your conversations that you have with friends or online or with your kids or with your spouse, is it rooted in the kingdom of heaven or is it rooted in the kingdom of fear? I remember a long while ago, it was a good 5-6 years ago, I had this epiphany, which for probably most of you, you're like, yeah, duh, Kristin. I was sitting there reading the Bible and it was like a boing. moment where it was like, Kristin, everything is based out of love or fear. It all boils down to love and fear. And I love that Scott Erickson hit on just the kingdom of love can't even be demolished versus the kingdom of fear, which is King Herod was absolutely walking out of kingdom of fear. And it can go like that wide, or it can go all the way to just us and what are our choices, what are our thoughts that we're believing, what are the conversations we're having, what are we coming to agreement in our head with. So anyway, just wanted to put that out there. Does anybody else have any thoughts? Post them in the comments. And I would love to hear in the comments what was something that stuck out to you in this chapter. And I think from here till maybe Christmas Eve, I don't know if I'm going to post anything on Christmas Eve or Christmas, but I will try to do a free giveaway of books. I have a plethora of books on my shelf that I would love to pass along. And so if you respond in the comments, I will automatically enter you in a drawing. If you don't want a book, you can just say, I don't need a book. But go ahead and leave a comment. What was something that stuck out to you today, and how does it apply to you personally? And I would love to hear that. Otherwise, I'm going to pop off because I have another live at 1:30 Mountain Time, and I'm got to prepare for that a little bit. Yeah, take care. Love you guys, and I will talk to you possibly tomorrow. I probably will not be on tomorrow. I'm going to be driving, so I might just post a little something in the morning for you. All right, bye guys.